This is the Walker Edison mid-century modern wood kitchen buffet sideboard. Entryway serving storage cabinet. Basically, a 70-inch console that fits right into your dining room or living room. Let me do a quick review and walk through my honest experience with it, since I've actually had it in my home for a while now. Right off the bat, the look of this cabinet stands out. It's got that long, rectangular shape with classic mid-century lines and those iconic, slightly tapered round wooden legs at the base. You really notice the walnut finish. It's a warm, natural brown that goes with pretty much any decor, whether you want to add a retro vibe or just something clean and modern. It's sleek and feels more expensive than it actually is. When I first saw it assembled, I was honestly surprised at how high quality the material appeared. The wood is smooth to the touch, even after months of use. It doesn't seem to attract a ton of dust, which isn't something I realized would matter until I owned it. Makes cleaning up way easier, at least for someone like me who isn't exactly a neat freak. Key features you'll notice include the two large cabinet doors that open to reveal spacious compartments inside. There are adjustable shelves, which I find super useful. Say you need extra height for storing taller kitchen appliances or big serving plates, you can move the shelf up or down as needed. There are also 3 drawers right in the center, riding on telescoping metal slides, so they open and close pretty smoothly. I use these drawers for utensils, napkins, small gadgets, and honestly, whatever random stuff I want to tuck away. If you're the type of person who constantly loses remotes or kitchen tools, this cabinet can actually keep your things organized. It holds up a lot better than I expected for something that isn't pure solid hardwood. According to the manufacturer, it's a mix of high-grade MDF, which is a type of engineered wood often used in furniture for its durability, and a real wood veneer on top. That just means it mimics that authentic wood look while offering strength at a lower price point. I was a little hesitant at first, but from my experience, it genuinely feels sturdy and the finish still looks vibrant. I've placed a pretty heavy coffee machine and lots of serving dishes on the top and inside without worrying about any sagging or shifting. Speaking of weight, it is on the heavier side. The cabinet weighs in at around 130 pounds, so take it from me. Once you pick your spot for it, you're not going to want to move it around much. When I put it together, it took more time than I thought. You definitely need to follow the instructions step by step, and having a second person to help is a real plus. Don't rush it, because you don't want any pieces to get scratched or hardware to go missing. But the upside is that once it's assembled, everything fits tightly and doesn't wiggle or creak. You have a piece of furniture that actually feels like it's built to last. One thing I really appreciate is the soft close hardware on the doors. Basically, when you close them, they don't slam shut. They just gently click into place, thanks to little magnets that hold them securely. That really reduces noise and feels much more high-end. The drawers don't have a soft close feature, but I haven't found that to be an issue so far. If you have kids or pets who like to slam things, or if you're just clumsy like me, the soft close detail is genuinely helpful. For storage, I'd recommend this for almost anyone who needs some extra room, whether that's for your dishware, crockery, office supplies, or even as a media console. The sideboard is strong enough to handle larger TVs, so if your living room setup needs some covered storage and a TV stand in one, this is perfect for that too. At one point, I actually used it to hide away some unsightly cables and board games. There's a surprising amount of space inside, thanks to the wide shelves and big lower cabinets. Of course, not everything about this cabinet is perfect. Because it's a veneer over MDF and not solid hardwood everywhere, it can be sensitive to scratches or dents if you're not careful during setup. I got a tiny dent in the corner as I was assembling the legs, but honestly, it's barely noticeable unless you're really looking for it. My advice would just be to assemble it in the room you want to keep it in and take your time. I know for some people, the idea of assembling furniture like this seems intimidating, but as long as you go step by step, it's totally doable. The instructions are fairly straightforward, and all the necessary pieces are clearly labeled. The other thing to keep in mind is the weight. At 130 pounds, moving this cabinet after assembly isn't easy by yourself. That might be a con if you're someone who likes to rearrange your space often. For me, once I finally got it where I wanted, I haven't had to move it, so it hasn't bothered me at all. If you do need to move it, just make sure you don't drag it across the floor, so those wooden legs don't get damaged. From my experience, the finish holds up well. Spills and fingerprints wipe right off. The lacquered coating seems to provide some protection from water or coffee rings, but I still use coasters or mats on top, just to be safe. Over several months, the color hasn't faded and the cabinet still feels as solid and sturdy as day one. If you're worried about the dimensions, the cabinet measures about 70 inches wide, a little under 16 inches deep, and just roughly 33 inches high. For me, that puts it at the perfect serving height for a buffet, and the top is wide enough for a coffee station, plants, or decorative trays. The open space underneath, almost 10 inches from the ground to the bottom of the cabinet, is surprisingly handy if you want to slide in low-profile storage bins or just do a quick sweep when you're cleaning. In my opinion, the style fits easily with a lot of different home themes. Whether you're into mid-century modern, contemporary, boho, or even farmhouse, this piece can adapt. The clean lines and walnut finish make it timeless, so I don't see myself getting bored with how it looks anytime soon. I've had people ask me whether this is more for looks or for practicality, and honestly, it works perfectly for both. It's a showpiece because of how it looks, but it's also practical and versatile with all that hidden storage. The adjustable shelves are a win, the drawers are deep, and the sideboard just feels like it belongs wherever I put it, whether that's the dining room, entryway, or even a home office. In conclusion, my quick review is that the Walker Edison mid-century modern wood kitchen buffet sideboard entryway serving storage cabinet is a solid, reliable, and stylish addition to any space. It takes a bit of time to set up, and I wish it was just a little lighter, but the durability, finish, and storage space totally make up for that in my eyes. I'd recommend this for anybody looking for extra storage, a centerpiece in the dining room, or just an overall upgrade in home organization. I'm genuinely happy with my purchase, and I think you'll be too if you're after something that balances both looks and usefulness. I'll leave the details about the Walker Edison mid-century modern wood kitchen buffet sideboard, entryway serving storage cabinet doors, dining room console in the comments for you to check out. See you in the next video.